We're here at 18108 Hearth Drive in the city of Fountain Valley, about to begin our initial sewer inspection. We will be utilizing a 3-inch sewer cleanout here in the garage. Already taken a look, it looks like we do have a cast iron cleanout. It's an old style 2-way. It is degrading at a pretty rapid rate. You can see just how much flaking and scale are actually on this cleanout. We're going to go ahead and start by going downstream towards the community's main and see how far we can get. Looks like we do have some ABS pipe. Maybe that's where our cast iron to ABS transition is, right here in the garage. Another ABS to cast iron fitting right here. Judging by the distance here, 17 feet, this is going to be right at the end of the driveway. It's probably where it's going to drop down and dive to get down to the level of the sewer in the street. There we go. Okay, side of clay now. We're going to shut off the water. Alright, here we are at our saddle to the community's main, approximately 38 feet out. So overall, I mean, it has 3 different types of pipes to the sewage system. You've got some cast iron, you've got some ABS, and you've got clay. Overall, everything, well, the clay and the ABS are in pretty good condition. It's mainly just the cast iron that I'm worried about. Cast iron tends to degrade at a much more rapid rate, and it flakes off. So all the chunks that we're seeing within the system on the camera, for instance, everything right here that we're looking at on the right hand side and on the bottom of the pipe, that's all flaking and debris coming from the cast iron pipe. So that's only going to continue to get worse. What I am going to recommend to have done, let's see here, pull back a little bit. The issue that is posing the biggest threat, there's 2 spots, is going to be right here in our vertical, going down underneath towards the driveway. This section of cast iron, you can see a lot of nodules and rough spots on the walls of the pipe. But that's going to continue to happen until the pipe gets completely eaten through and it can break. So as opposed to ripping up the driveway and repairing this one section, I would probably recommend to have this cast iron descaled and get it to a smooth surface again and do some coating on it. and that's going to allow us to have a slippery slope and really strengthen that cast iron pipe. That's the only way to really do a repair on it or to strengthen it without ripping open the driveway. The other section that I'm going to recommend to give some attention to is going to be right here at our sewer cleanout. Now, these were great 30, 40 years ago having this style two-way cleanout. However, any type of servicing, whether it be a mainline snake or hydrojet or anything, they're too big to actually work efficiently with this style of a two-way cleanout. So if you look straight down at it, it's got a divider right in the middle of the pipe. And you can also see how much buildup is on the walls of this pipe as well. So we'll go upstream and try and see how the rest of it is looking as well. So it's crazy because this actually looks like ABS pipe or plastic. So it looks like when they installed this or when they initially did this whole system, yeah, they for some reason put in a cast iron cleanout amongst a full ABS system. So they most likely ran out of fittings and used whatever they had, which is going to be the cast iron. Problem is, as I mentioned, it degrades at a rapid rate, and eventually that is going to cause issues within this sewage system. So we will go ahead and include an estimate on our inspection report to have those sections repaired and this cleanout replaced with a brand new ABS one. That's going to allow it to be serviced for a long time to come with no issues. But that's going to conclude our inspection.